What's up guys, Mixed by Jocelin here and welcome back to Mixed Up, where I show you how to mix down tracks. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get your 808 and your kick drum slapping at the same time without peaking. Let's do this. Okay guys, so as I said in the intro, we're going to be looking at how you can mix your 808s with your kick drums to make sure they both slap, they're both heard, but without any peaking, and maintaining a good enough headroom to mix the rest of the song and get some certy dynamics out of your mix. I have a tune here loaded up by Clue. It's called Legacy. It's out now. The link will be in description. I've worked on this guy's whole EP. It's been a really good process, and yeah, we've definitely made some good mixes out of this. So let's get cracking. This song has already been mixed. I've muted the vocals for this tutorial in hopes that maybe it won't get like taken down. Please. And we're only going to be concentrating on the instrumental mix anyway, mostly just the kick and the bass, which is what you're here to see. So let's have a look. So as you can hear, the kick drum is cutting through the 808 nicely. So the main thing I'm going to show you today is how I achieve that. There's a bunch of different techniques that you can do to achieve this, but I've been swaying more to this technique. It's a technique that I've sort of adopted and changed to work for myself from Jason Joshua, certi engineer, and I look up to him greatly, and I look up to him. But yeah, let's have a look here. So what I've basically done is I've mixed in my kick drum here. I've done a small bit of EQ just to like boost around where the punch would be, giving it a bit more body. It's quite a powerful and like high kick, so I haven't taken a lot of highs out just so I don't take any of that kind of like necessary distortion that was in the kick that was sent over from the producer. And then we have a parallel compression here, which I won't get into today. Maybe I'll make a new video. I might already have a video on this channel. I don't know. Who knows? About parallel compression. But if you do want to know more about it, let me know in the comments. But most importantly, what I've done here, this is where the sort of like technique comes into play with the glue between the kick and the 808, is I've set up this bus, and basically what we're doing is side chaining the kick to the bus, but not in a sense of like EDM music where it's like whom, whum, whum, and it's all like ducking and diving. Like it's almost not heard, and it's very quick, and it's just to allow the kick to like breathe through the very subs of the 808, so we're not sort of clashing too much all at one time when the kick hits at the same time as the 808. It's a little duck, and then the 808 is allowed to breathe. So I've set up this bus, and as you can see, I've just done, I have filtered it as well because I didn't want all of the kick signal to come through. And then if we go over to where my 808 is, the bass, 808 bass, same sort of thing, you can see what I've done here is a bit of EQ, just top and tail, very simple. I've added a bit of compression to it, and our old favorite for a bit of saturation, a bit of aggression, sausage fattener. All the producers will be probably gun fingering in the air. Pop, pop. But some engineers don't like it, but you know, it does the job. And as you can see, I've only used it very gently. I wouldn't like suggest ramping it up, making this fucking thing screw face.
Add more sausage fattener.
But yeah, so like 10% I had it set to. And then this is where it comes into play. So I have the last in the chain, I have the Fab Filter multiband compressor. Basically what I've done with this is I've come up to my side chain here, and I've connected that side chain that we set up earlier from the kick over here. This bus is then connected to this side chain, and I've put in one band, so I won't be compressing the whole sound. That's the whole point. I want all of these like up the lower mids to come through, so you still feel the bass, you still hear the bass as it comes through, and it doesn't duck the whole sound. It's just the very low end of it that's the most powerful, and that can make your stereo bus peak when everything's layered on top of it too much. So I've set this up, and then what you have to do basically is with the side chain is normally it will come up like this, and I get a load of questions like, oh, I can't find the side chain, I can't find the side chain. If you open up where it says expert here, then you get your options for sidechain, and as long as this is connected to the right bus or the sound that you want it to trigger from, if you click external, EXT stands for external, it's then going to trigger the compression from that sidechain that you set up, and that's the only way you're going to be able to do it. As you can see here, the attack and release is set very quick, as I just want it to quickly hit it down, because I'm just trying to take out that initial impact from both the kick and the bass hitting at once to save our sort of like stereo bus from peaking too much and able to create more dynamics and stuff like that, and overall get a louder mix. And I'll let this play through so you can hear the technique. So you can see every time that kick's hitting, it's ducking, and I've set it quite drastically 6 dB, but you can't really hear the duck. And it's working really well, and the bass is still very powerful, it's very prominent, and then that kick, you're always able to hear it, especially with tunes like this. This is a UK rap tune. The kicks are very important. They want to be able to hear, they bring the energy to the song, and as well as that bass. So it can be a struggle to get the balance, but I promise you, if you try out this technique, you do it properly, you should find some drastic improvement, especially in the volume that you can get out of it, and then the dynamics of the overall mix as well. If you've got any questions on this technique, please feel free to send me a message, leave them in the comments. I'll happily answer them all. I hope this tutorial sort of made sense. I'm still getting used to it, talking and trying to like break this stuff down for you. If you liked it, please give it a like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because I'm going to be dropping these weekly, as well as the podcast that's out, Mixed Opinions. So check those out. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Safe.